The rise of Florian Wirtz is happening right before our eyes, and honestly, we might be witnessing the birth of Germany's next footballing superstar. The rise of Florian Wirtz isn't just another young talent breaking through. This is a generational player who's already rewriting the record books and making seasoned professionals look ordinary at just 21 years of age. Picture this: you're 17 years old, making your professional debut, and within months you're being compared to legends like Kai Havertz and even Mesut Ozil. That's exactly what happened to Florian Wirtz. And the scary thing is, he's somehow managed to exceed even those lofty expectations. Right now, every major club in Europe is watching this kid, and it's not hard to see why. We're talking about a player who combines the technical brilliance of a seasoned playmaker with the fearless mentality of someone who genuinely believes he belongs on the biggest stage in world football. Let's start from the beginning, because Florian Wirtz's journey is the perfect example of how German football develops its talent. Born in Pulheim, just outside Cologne, Wirtz joined the FC Köln Youth Academy when he was just 7 years old. Even at that age, coaches could see there was something special about this kid. But here's where the story gets interesting. Wirtz wasn't always the standout player in his age group. He was technically gifted, sure, but he was also quite small for his age. German youth football can be physical, and there were genuine concerns about whether he'd be able to handle the step up to senior football. The breakthrough came when Bayer Leverkusen spotted him at 16. They saw past the physical limitations and recognized the football intelligence that was already setting him apart from his peers. The move to Leverkusen's academy was crucial because they had a track record of developing technical players who could thrive in the Bundesliga. What made Wirtz special from day one was his understanding of space and timing. While other young players were focused on tricks and individual brilliance, Wirtz was already thinking 2 or 3 passes ahead. He had this incredible ability to find pockets of space that other players didn't even know existed. His professional debut came in May 2020, making him the youngest player ever to appear for Bayer Leverkusen at just 17 years and 15 days old. But it wasn't just a token appearance. Within minutes, you could see that this kid belonged at this level. His first touch was perfect, his passing was crisp, and most importantly, he looked completely unfazed by the occasion. The 2020-21 season was when Wirtz really announced himself to the football world. His first Bundesliga goal came against Bayern Munich, and not just any goal, but a perfectly placed finish that showed composure way beyond his years. Scoring against the German champions as a teenager, that's the kind of moment that separates good players from potential superstars. But it wasn't just the goals that caught people's attention. Wirtz was creating chances at a rate that was almost unprecedented for someone his age. His vision and passing ability were already at a level that most players never reach, even in their prime years. He could thread a pass through the smallest gap, and his timing was absolutely perfect. The numbers from that breakthrough season were incredible. 8 goals and 8 assists in his first full Bundesliga campaign, becoming the youngest player in league history to reach double figures for goal contributions. But statistics only tell part of the story. It was the way he was influencing games that really set him apart. Wirtz has this unique ability to make everyone around him better. His movement creates space for teammates, his passing opens up defenses, and his football intelligence allows him to adapt to any tactical system. Whether he's playing as a number 10 on the wing or even in a deeper midfield role, he just seems to understand exactly what the team needs from him. The comparisons to Kai Havertz were inevitable, both German attacking midfielders who broke through at Leverkusen as teenagers. But Wirtz brings something different to the table. Where Havertz was more direct and physical, Wirtz is more subtle and creative. He's like a chess master, always thinking several moves ahead. The call-up to the German national team was the next logical step, and once again Wirtz didn't disappoint. Making his debut at just 18, he became the second youngest player ever to represent Germany. But more importantly, he looked like he'd been playing international football for years. His impact on the national team has been immediate and significant. In a German squad that's been searching for creativity and flair since the retirements of players like Ozil and Kroos, Wirtz has provided exactly what they've been missing. His ability to unlock tight defenses and create something from nothing has made him indispensable to the national team setup. The 2022 World Cup was supposed to be Wirtz's coming out party on the global stage, but then disaster struck. A cruciate ligament injury in March 2022 ruled him out for almost a year, including the World Cup in Qatar. For a player whose career had been on such an upward trajectory, it was a devastating blow. But here's what separates truly special players from the rest: how they respond to adversity. Wirtz's rehabilitation was meticulous, professional, and focused entirely on coming back stronger than before. He used the time away from football to study the game even more intensively, watching countless hours of footage and working on the mental side of his game. The return from injury in early 2023 was nothing short of spectacular. Not only did Wirtz come back at the same level, but he somehow seemed even better than before. His first game back, he scored and provided an assist. It was like he'd never been away. What's remarkable about Wirtz's comeback is how he's managed to add new dimensions to his game. The injury forced him to become more physically robust, and he's returned as a more complete player. He's stronger in duels, more aggressive in his pressing, and even more clinical in front of goal. The current season has seen Wirtz reach new heights. His performances in the Champions League have caught the attention of every major club in Europe. And now, Liverpool have made their move. In what's being called one of the most significant transfers of the decade, Florian Wirtz has completed his £100 million move from Bayer Leverkusen to Anfield, with bonuses that could take the deal up to £116 million. This isn't just a signing, this is a statement of intent from a Liverpool side that's coming off winning the Premier League under Arne Slot. The timing couldn't be more perfect for both player and club. Liverpool have lost some serious attacking firepower with Diogo Jota, Luis Diaz, and potentially Darwin Núñez, all departing, but they've responded by orchestrating one of the most impressive recruitment drives in recent memory. Wirtz is the crown jewel of this summer overhaul, joining Hugo Ekitike, Jeremy Frimpong, Milos Kerkez, and potentially Alexander Isak in what could be one of the most exciting forward lines in world football. What makes this signing so perfect is how Wirtz fits into Slot's tactical philosophy. A player who can operate in multiple positions, create chances from nothing, and has the work rate to contribute defensively. At just 21, playing for the reigning Premier League champions, with some of the best coaches and teammates around him, Wirtz has everything he needs to become a true superstar. His journey from a small kid at FC Köln's academy to a £100 million signing at Liverpool is the stuff of dreams, but it's also a testament to his incredible talent and determination. The rise of Florian Wirtz has taken him through the ranks of German football, past a career-threatening injury, and now to one of the biggest clubs in world football. But this feels like just the beginning. We're watching a generational talent who's about to take his game to the next level at Anfield. If you're excited about this incredible signing and what it means for Liverpool's future, make sure to subscribe and let me know in the comments how you think Wirtz will adapt to the Premier League. Trust me, we're about to witness something very special. If you like this video, please consider subscribing. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.